this?
This is pretty impressive. This is buying like a coin dealer. This is the Wallow coins here.
Wallow coins.
The United States government introduces the proof set in 1936. A proof set, and like I said, proof is not a condition but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently, okay? Proof coins are made differently, and that's important for you to understand. So they're made and struck multiple times at higher pressure to produce coins that are kind of have a mirror finish, if you will. They're collector coins. And since 1968, which is right down over there, they've been made at the San Francisco Mint. No San Francisco minted proof coins have ever been made, intended, or released into circulation. They are available one place and one place only, and that's in the United States government issued proof sets, just like you see right here, okay? Just like you see right here. These are the original sets, just like they were released from the United States Mint from 1960, see this right over, yeah, 1960 through 2019. So I oftentimes say to people, you buy like a coin dealer, and they go, what do you mean by that? You rarely see big sets like this. If you go to hsn.com, which I suggest doing, because we have literally thousands of items that never, ever get on the air because we don't have enough or whatever. If you go on there, you'll see items like the last 20 years of proof Kennedys, the last 40 years of proof Lincolns, the first 20 years of proof Kennedys, the first 40 of these, you know, 41, thank you. We have 41 different individual, 91 individual proof sets on hsn.com. Because the thing that coin dealers do, the thing that we do, is we take these sets and we break them open and we sell them coin by coin.
One of these?
Sure, because it's the only place to get these coins. Now here's the amazing part of this. So you're gonna get 50 years of proof sets. Now they only made proof sets for 47 of those years. They stopped making proof sets at the Philadelphia Mint in 1964. I'll show you that here in a minute. Took the United States government in its intimidable fashion 3 years to move the proof-making capacity of the US Mint from the Philadelphia Mint to the San Francisco Mint. In that time, they made no proof sets. However, what they did make, and I'm gonna wander over this way, what they did make were called special mint sets, which are these three right here. They're not proof sets, but they were intended to take the place of proof sets. Oftentimes when people try to sell you proof sets, they don't include these, and they say, well, they're not proof sets. The real reason they don't include them is they're just as rare and just as valuable and just as collectible as proof sets. We include them because they're just as rare and just as valuable and just as collectible as proof sets. So that's why we include them. So there's something there from every single solitary year, all the way down.
Mike, if you would say ish, what would just one of these?
Well, if you look at ours, we're 1995.
Yeah.
1990. To put it in perspective, basically less than the United States government charged originally.
Right.
So, now let me talk about value. So, let's start at the end. I'm gonna wander this way again.
Come on over.
I'm gonna take these 4 sets right here.
Okay. That one.
Now when I say 50 years, that's 1 year.
That's 1 year.
This is 2009.
Okay.
Okay, so now remember, you're paying $20 for this, because it's 1 year. Now I want to do this, Tina, you can help me.
Okay.
So this is the special 100th anniversary United States government Lincoln set, okay? Done in the original copper from 1909, only done in 2009, the 4 coins. Remember, you paid $20 for the set. These coins sell for $13.50 a piece.
Wait, for a coin?
Yeah, so that's $54. You want to hold that $54 for me?
I'm holding $54.
Okay. This is the last year. So you had the state quarters. This was the territorial quarters. These are $7, because these are the proof coins. The last 6, these are the 5 US territories in Washington, D.C. Those are $7.95 a piece. It's another $48, okay? 6 times 8, $48. So you have $102 right there. Remember, you paid $20.
In my hand with these
Here's the presidential dollars. They're only $8.95 a piece, only another $36, so we're $136.
36.
And then you have right here the 2009, and this is 1995. I think this is 1250, 550, and 550. It's only about another 30. So you're about 100, and well, I'm gonna give those all to you. So you're about right at, what's that work out to? About $155 or $60 for that set.
This is just 1 year.
Remember, you pay $19.95 because you get 50 sets, okay?
This is just 1 year.
So you get 1 year. Okay, that's the 2009. If you go back just one year. So that's just the 1 year. I want to go back to 2008, then I'm going to go to the beginning. So in 2008, you have the presidential dollars here. They're only $7.95 in this year, okay? So that's only 32 bucks. Remember, you're paying 20. Now the quarters, on the other hand, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $45. So that's 120. So you're 150 right there. And then the Sacagawea golden dollar here, this coin's 25.50. This coin's 32.50. 2008's a tough set. The penny is $11.50. So you're another $60+ there. So you're almost $200 for the two. So the last 2 years are 350 bucks.
And we've just done the last 2 years.
I insist you take the other 48 years.
Sorry,
okay?
I didn't need to pull that off.
So remember that you're paying $40 for that. We're about $350.
Holy cow. And by the way, we took $300 off the price of this.
Absolutely.
We took $300 off.
Now let's go to the beginning of this, if we may, if we can. So I'm going to take this set. This is a 1961 United States government issue proof set. Now understand, these have Franklin half dollars in them. 60, 61, 62, 63 have Franklin half dollars. Those are $55 a piece in the nationally advertised catalog. I want to do something. I had cut this set open. Please don't ever do this. Because I want to show you, because I know they look old. Check that out. That's what a brand new, that's what it looks like. That's a 1961 proof Benjamin Franklin half dollar. Once again, there's that backstage with a 55-year-old mirror that you're gonna have right there. Isn't that spectacular? Wow. And that's why that coin is basically 55 bucks. The quarter, which is silver, and the dime, which is silver, the quarter's like $39.50, the dime's $19.95. These are basically all 5 of the silver sets, coin by coin, are $100 a set. Wow. So the first 5 years in this are $500. The last 2 years are $350. So at the end of the day, you're looking at 7 of the sets being almost the whole value. We're gonna have you get the other sets are gonna come. One last thing I wanna do, because we spent a little bit of time here. I'm about to have to get really busy here. This is the original government packaging, which comes with all of them all the way down. That's what's kind of down here at our feet. Okay. The way they used to do it when I was a kid, okay? And I ordered these proof sets, that's how old I am. This is the return address. I love this. Treasury Department, United States. So send it back to the big building with all the money. Okay? Because there's nothing on there. Right. I mean, there's no zip code, there's nothing. Philadelphia, PA, US Treasury. And they would literally type your name on this and put a stamp on it and send it to you. Send it to you. But they put this little slip in there as well. This is from the director of the mint. I want to read this. Sooner or later, your proof coins may show evidence of oxidation, tarnish, or discoloration. We've individually hand-selected these so yours don't. We've chosen materials and methods which we hope will delay this possibility, but we cannot assume responsibility for oxidation. Please be advised. Please do not ask us to make exchanges or adjustments. Your U.S. proof coins have been carefully inspected before release. If there should appear what may seem to you, idiot collector, I don't know how they write this, a defect or scratch on the coin, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coated mylar. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. That's customer service in 1961. That is customer service. In 1961. In 1961. Back in 1961. They wanted to make sure. If what appears to you might be oxidation, it probably is. Please send it back. We'll replace it. We want you to have pristine sets, okay? There's no such thing for us as unnecessary correspondence. We want to hear from you. Yes. So you get every single solitary one of these sets. Now, here's what it comes down to. So coin by coin, and I've done the math, coin by coin, you're looking at the better part of, I think it's about $2,400 or $2,500, something like that. And that's missing a bunch of the coins. Those are the ones that I could find. Because here's ultimately what you get. The very first proof Kennedy half dollar is right up there in 1964. So you're going right up here. So if you want the first 45 proof Kennedy half dollars, they're in this collection. And we're gonna sell those to you, if we have them, for about $999.95, if I have to pull these out and sell them to you. If you want all of the state quarters, you just saw we had them at our HSN price was $449. Those are gonna be these right here. If you want the first 10 years of Sacagawea golden dollars, we sell those here, coin by coin. I think they're about 300 bucks. We only sell them for 129. They're in these sets. If you want the first 50 years if you want the Lincoln Memorial Proof Collection, they're gonna be in here. You want the last 4 years of the Franklin half dollars, that's $250, they're in here. By the way, you want all the proof Eisenhower silver dollars? Those are going to be in here, including the 2 bicentennials. As a matter of fact, let me grab these coins right here and see if we can get in close, please. So, 1975 and 1976. I know they look the same. There's bicentennials in both the 1975 and the 1976 proof set. By the way, the bicentennial didn't take us by surprise. We saw it coming. So they did a 2-year program, but they made them differently. I don't know how close we can get in. And what I want you to do is get in where it says dollar down there at the bottom. Because what I want you to do is look at the L's in dollar. Notice the 2 different L's. See how this one's fat? See how this one's skinny? Type 1, type 2. Whoops, let me center that up. Type 1, type 2. See how the dollar is different in different font? 2 different coins. $27.50 a piece, by the way. $27.50. All the Eisenhowers are like $27.50 a piece. You get them, remember, because you should have on your card how many coins there are in this. Do you happen to have that handy?
331.
So $3 a coin. You're paying $3 a coin. 27, $20, $22, $27.50, $27.50, $23, $23. The Susan B. Anthony's, $10.95, $17.95, $18.95, and then you have the medallion. How about the Kennedy half dollars? These 5 in the green boxes right here. $19.95. This is like $32.50, $32.50, $19.95, $27.95. You pay $3 a piece for those coins. Understand, coin by coin. How about the first 3 years of the presidential dollars are going to be in here at $3 a coin. Those are actually dollar coins. The Sacagawea golden dollars, the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar, you're paying $3 a coin. Nobody can sell you the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar for $29.95, $3 a coin. But that's what you're paying, and that's what I'm talking about when I say you're buying and shopping like a coin dealer, because that's what we do. And people say, so what do you mean you break them out? Let me explain to you. You take this, see where it says packaged by the U.S. Mint, you wrap it in a towel, and you smash the edges with a hammer. Yeah, high tech. Someone just said high tech, very high tech. You literally wrap it up in a towel so the shards of glass don't blind you, and you smash open these, open it up, and wear gloves, and you take these out and examine the coin to make sure it's okay, and then you put it in a nice airtight holder and you sell it for, instead of $3 a coin, you sell this coin for $23.50. And you sell, the Lincoln cents in here are 400 bucks. The pennies are 400 bucks. Coin by coin by coin. And I had to go look at my cheat sheet. I've not had this. We've not had this for sale in quite some time. It's actually a little closer to $3,000 is what we have on a per coin basis for us to be able to get these. Because you get every penny, every nickel, every dime, every half dollar, every dollar coin made by the United States government in a regular issue proof set from 1960 through 2009. And here's the thing. So you want to buy a 2019 United States government issue proof set. You know where you need to buy that? No, not at HSN. Right from the US government. Right. That's where I buy them from. But it's the only one you can buy from. Yeah. Okay? And you know how much it's going to cost you? 42 bucks. That's the issue price of a United States government issue 2019 brand new proof set. Okay? 42 bucks. I'm going to give you 50 sold out limited edition proof sets, not for 42 bucks, but for 20 bucks. Half the price of what you would pay for a brand new proof set. The only one you can get from them I'm gonna give you half the price for 50 sold out limited edition sets going all the way back to 1960. Buy like a coin dealer, and that's what you're looking at right here.
The last time we had a presentation on this here at HSN was back in September. That was the last time we saw this. We have it again today. We're doing a full presentation on it. We took $300 off our price. It's under $1,000. Mike has basically broken it up, looking at 1 year at that value, talking about everything that comes in it. Think about 50 years of it. When we break it down, this under $1,000 value, it's a must grab. And when he's talking about buy like a coin dealer, buy like Mike. there's, you know, we're gonna do a buy like Mike situation because this is.
Because that's what we do with them.
A set.
We break them open and sell the coins individually. Okay, that's what we do, and that's exactly how we do it. Now, speaking of presidential dollars, what I have here